Welcome back to the Corey Bak'n Show. In today's episode, we're going to go over the Grow Peaceful Corner. Yes, this is back to being a Grow Peaceful Corner again. Still using the 2x2 to veg, but it's very shortly and they'll be out of there. And I'm going to show you what it looks like in there because I got some new stuff in there. But these are the 3 buckets that Grow Peaceful just sent me out. I just got them in the mail yesterday. And we're going to go ahead and plant the seed. And this time they sent me new buckets. I had 3 buckets already. I was just expecting the soil and the seed, but they decided to send me 3 new buckets, which is cool. And now they put the seed on the top, on the outside of the packaging. Now, the strains that we got going on this time around, we got an erotic watermelon. And that is the breeder. Oh, they put the breeder's names on here now. Okay, that's something new. I don't know what that is. Some kind of genetics, aqua genetics. Flowering time 75 to 85 days. That's similar to the other ones. And aroma to this one is skunky, juicy watermelon berries. And that's a hell of a combination. And it's leaning more indica than it is sativa 60-40. Now over here with the apple strudel. Apple strudel, the breeder is Fast Buds. Flowering time 9 to 10 weeks. You see the aromas, apple, sour, sweet. And indica to sativa is 45 to 55. This one leaning more of the sativa side. I'm sure my wife will like this one here. And last but not least, the Craven. Craven, again, aqua genetics. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Flowering times, as you can see, 70 to 80 days. The aroma on this one is cherry, candy, gas, strawberries. That's a hell of a combination. And the genetics is leaning more indica, 70-30 indica to sativa. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna pop each one of these, open them up, get the seed into the soil, and watch these things grow over the coming weeks. So let me get started. I hadn't done anything prior to starting the video, but this is how the packaging, when it comes in the mail, it comes, the soil is inside of the container. You got a lid. The lid is also secured with some plastic wrap. And you cut that off so, you know, I guess so the lid don't pop off and your soil don't come out of the box. And I'm pretty sure they did it the way they do the other ones, where the top layer of soil is more leaning towards the veg, and then the lower level is more for the flowering. That's how they, when they send you the just the refills with the seed, they give you 2 bags of soil. The smaller bag stays on the top, the bigger bag's the bottom, and that smaller bag is for the veg. There's more the veg newts. So let's see if I can get this open. We secured it pretty well this time. Trying not to get this dirt to fall all over. I just cleaned this tray out, and I don't want that dirt all over my floor. I want to just put it back inside here. Now, the seed is taped very well. Big piece of tape to the lid. Now, what I normally do, you can see, is just the one seed inside the little container they have there. The soil is somewhat moist, but what I like to do when I start it, level it out, because, you know, from shipping, it's been shifted around a little bit. I find my center is right in this ballpark here. What I'm gonna do is just take my water bottle. This water's been pH to 6.5, and I'm just gonna wet this top soil here, and a little bit more there in the middle. And I let that drain through. Now I'm gonna take the seed, if I can figure out which side to open it from. This tape is, see, we could take, yeah, there we go. Now what I do, I'm gonna take this little valve that it came in. See the seed there. And this is about as deep as I want the seed to be, the size of this. So I'm just gonna take this right in the center. I'm gonna poke me a little hole in there. Pull the valve back out, pop the valve open, and pour the seed right back in that hole. Boop, and it went right in there. I'm gonna cover it up with a little bit, lightly with a little bit of soil. We'll spray it one more time. That should be good enough. And in the coming days, that should pop up out of there. So let's get on with the next ones. And that's it. We got them started. The only thing different I didn't do, I should have did this prior to starting the video. I always bring my tape over here and I'll tape each one of the buckets, put the date on them that I put the seed in the soil, and that's the day. The day is January the 17th. And then once they come up out of the soil, I write that day as my start day. And then I guesstimate from that day, I count, like in this case here, this is 75 to 85 days. I just add 80 days or so from that date they came up out of the soil, and that's primarily the time that we'll be harvesting the plant, the plant, excuse me. Now, one more thing, only 2 of these are going to probably stay in here. If they grow like the pound cake did, and you remember how big that got, there's only going to be room for 2 of these in here. This third one, they either go behind me in a 2x2 if it can fit, or like the last time, I'll take the bucket and put it in my laundry room and the 2x4 in there. But right now we have a plant in there, so we're gonna have to make some arrangements and change some stuff around. But I doubt very seriously we run all 3 of these in this 2x4 tent. But we got this reset and ready to go. So let's take a look behind me at the 2x2 and see how the girls are looking over here. Now over here in the 2x2, everything on the right here, from pretty much here over, are all the clones that we ran from the previous runs in the 4x4s and the 5x5s. And those are the Mighty Hoes and the Simple Jacks, the different phenos that I had. And these are cuts of all of those. Over here on the left, this one in the very back, that tall one there, that's the next one of the newer seeds. That's the batch 47. That was the very first one that I got, and it was a female. Remember I told y'all in the last video I was doing this Farmer Freeman, and you can see the tags right here. The Farmer Freeman sex testing. And these 3 plants here, well, out of all 14 that I tried to grow at this batch 47, these are the only 3 that I have left. Now, these 3 were the females. I did have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 3 of them were males, and the other ones just never came up out of the soil, or in this case, the cocoa. So we did get 3 females out of this, and as you can see, they're different sizes here. So I wanted to run these three here, batch 47. I was hoping I was gonna have 4. So I could just run all 4 of those in the tent together, but that's not the case, that's not gonna happen. So what I did, as you can see, I have 5 more cups down here, and nothing's come up out of there yet. But what these here are, I had some seeds I've had for a while and I wanted to run them. So I said, well, let's give them a shot. This one and this one are the cherry runts. So we're gonna, if we get one out of there, and I know they feminized seeds, so hopefully we get one of them or 2 of them to pop, but we'll have cherry runts on the next one. Over here, is the Forbidden Melons. Same thing, feminized, this one and this one here. And last but not least, the Gelato OG. So hopefully we get at least this one, because I only had the one seed, and one at least one of the other two strains there, if not both. So I plan on taking just one of these of the three strains and adding it to the batch 47 and running those 4 plants in either the 5x5 or the 4x4 Vivo Sun run that we got coming here real soon. I'll be doing a video and an unboxing of that. Vivo Sun picked us up, so I got an unboxing video coming real soon for their product. But yeah, that's what we look like this week in the Grow Peaceful / Veg Corner. It's nothing really that much to see. Just wanted to let y'all know we got a new one going over here with the Grow Peaceful, and we should have some dynamite weed in 3 months, pretty much. All right, real quick. I was pronouncing the name of this one and this one, the genetics, wrong. I was calling it Aqua. It's actually AQ genetics. This one, what is that? The erotic watermelon and the craven are from AQ genetics. So I just wanted to correct that, give you the correct pronunciation, because I was just looking at it and I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. But went on video, seen a couple other people that's growing their genetics, got the proper pronunciation, and that's what it is. So AQ genetics. But that's all I have for you on this episode. If you like what you saw, leave me a thumbs up, give me a comment, share and subscribe. And until the next one, stay baking.